Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa akin channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. And we're here again for the OFW Average Trader PSE Weekly Performance Review. We're very happy to be here again to share the latest happening in the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before diving in, I would like to send our heartfelt gratitude to the regular viewers of this channel. We thank you for continuously supporting us. In return, we will do our very best to give and share with you the most relevant information and signals to properly interpret the market using the chart or technical analysis. So let's get started with the PSE index. The market opened at 5,616 and closed higher at 5,779. That gave us a big green more bullish candle on a Monday. Then on Tuesday, the market opened a bit higher at 5,803 but experienced a little selling pressure and closed at 5,756. That gave us a red, less bearish candle. Come Wednesday, the market opened at 5,756 and went up that closed at 5,813. That gave us a green, more bullish candle. On Thursday, the market opened at 5,805 and continued to receive new buyers that closed at 5,930, which gave us a big green most bullish candle. And finally, on Friday, the market opened a bit lower at 5,893 but continued to push higher and close at 5,997. That gave us another big green most bullish candle. Overall, the market started to show a pause from last week's support level and appears to be getting a positive sentiment this week from new investors, as the movement this week hovered the range of 5,616 as the lowest and 5,997 the highest closing level. Now let us proceed to our individual stocks, where the first on the line is Ayala Land. In spite of a limited share buyback executed before end of this week, Ayala Land stock somehow confirmed its pause last week and appears to move sideways from opening until middle of this week, proving its point that support level at 18.75 is not hollow. This sideways move confirms its new support area, which was solidified by the upward push for the last 2 days of this week that even reached up to 21 level. Should this sentiment continue to push through, the confluence of moving average and MACD shift to positive trajectory are expected on the coming weeks. Now let us proceed to our banking sector, where we have BDO. Though it continued without any significant news report this week, BDO stock appeared to have also found its bottom and bounced this week up to the nearest resistance level at 131.5, which was caused by the breakdown from previous week. The bounce confirmed a possible start of shift in trajectory of the moving averages and MACD into positive side. Meanwhile, we just have to wait and see what will be its move next week. Now moving forward to our next stock, where we have Converge. Even in the absence of any significant news report for 2 weeks now, the company's price appears to have completed its consolidation phase and started to push upward, making its first breakout of the nearest resistance level. This textbook move is somehow seemed to be predictable, especially with the alignment of stars or confluence of the moving averages and MACD, bold appearance of shift in trajectory to positive formation. Kudos to those who made their positions for the past couple of weeks, as it shows that you have already gained a minimum of 10% if you have bought this stock at the consolidation support level, as what we have discussed from the previous week. Moving forward to our next stock, where we have Jollibee. With the effect from a good third quarter financial report and declaration of cash dividend to its common shares from the news report last week, the price appeared to have bounced this week from its pause at 182 support level. The same mirror movement has been encountered by our big cap stocks. The move this week might trigger a start of shift on moving averages and MACD trajectory into positive formation. We will continue monitoring this stock until we finally confirm its new support level and eventually go to its consolidation phase. Now going back to our banking sector where we have Metrobank. In spite of the strong third quarter financial report performance for this year based on the news report 2 weeks ago, the stock price has obviously did the same movement of big cap stocks wherein a bounce for the entire week was transpired. This bounce was probably temporary and might be an effect of the perception of the new investors getting attention because of the stock's cheaper price valuation. We just have to keep tracking its move next week, whether it will make a new support level or go back to the current post level at 62. Moving to our next stock where we have JGS. In spite of the press release about its core profit improvement in its third quarter performance as per the news report last week, JG Summit Holdings though made a little bounce from its last week's pause at 20.2 support level. The move was inconclusive and was currently hampered a bit by its moving averages projecting downward. Although MACD is showing a positive shift of trajectory going to positive formation, we will just have to wait and see what will be the move of this stock next week. Now going back to our property sector where we have SMPH. With the aid of the positive third quarter performance report, share buyback executed early this week, and the near completion of its 23 billion peso SM Iloilo redevelopment, the stock also experienced the same bounce the big cap stock have moved this week, with SMPH being one of those getting the most significant upside for a week, going up to the nearest resistance area. The move triggered the start on shifting of trajectory of moving averages and MACD to positive formation. This will be solidified by its performance next week, and we might probably get the realistic direction it is going to make on the coming weeks. Now moving to our next stock where we have MegaWorld. With the consistent and continuous share buyback program of the company, plus its positive third quarter financial performance report, the stock price has been keeping its position at 1.93 and even pushed higher to 1.98 support level. Should this level be maintained for some time, this might be perceived to be its consolidation phase, which will result to going back on track from its uptrend alignment, and this can be confirmed on the coming weeks based on the trajectory of its moving averages and MACD. Last but not the least, let us move to our focus on stock where we have Ayala Corporation. In spite of a positive third quarter, record core earnings this year, Ayala Corporation stock have also experienced a bounce from the pause level last week. Although the bounce is a bit weaker compared to the other big caps, it is still had a minimum of 7% upside for this week. Similarly, the bounce might lead to a start and shift of trajectory of the moving averages and MACD into positive formation. As the price significantly dropped, this probably get the attention of new investors that came in or put their position this week, which caused the bounce. The movement is inconclusive unless we see a continuation next week up to the level where signals are already fully aligned positively. Take note that we are still within the price range of pandemic, which is between 360 to 450 level. As we wrap up this video, we should keep on reminding ourselves that the negativity we saw in the market wasn't rooted in reality but in the human tendencies toward greed and the desire for easy money. Never forget, success shines brightest when it's built on honesty, character, and genuine effort. And that is all we have for this week. In case there is a stock you want us to discuss on our review next week, you may send a message or comment in this channel with the domain name OFW Average Trader. You may also choose to reach out by sending me an email at engineeralejandromagno@gmail.com, or you can also send a message in my Twitter account or send a direct message in my Facebook page named Engineer Alejandro Magno. Take the opportunity while it is offered free. There is no secret to success. We just have to keep going and work harder. We will only lose a battle the moment we stop trying and believing. Before we finally end this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this channel to your friends, family, colleague, and fellow OFWs currently looking for a passive income. This might help to share the gift and opportunity to be financially literate. It might also help them secure their future and save their hard-earned money from price inflation. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for keep supporting this channel. Have a nice day and see you all on my next video. Ciao!